What's good, Desi Hip Hop fam? I am DJ Raf, and you are tuned in to the Unfiltered Podcast. So today we have a bunch of talented artists from around the world. I'm talking to and hanging out with Tracy De Sa from France, Dee MC from India, Xefer from Bangladesh, and Nisha from the US. But the best thing about all of these guests today is that they're all like global citizens. They make music that is very global and very appreciated and accepted by people around the world. So this is going to be an exciting conversation. We're going to get to know these artists, and it's going to be something new we're trying out. We're going to get to know them, have some fun, and spend some quarantine time together. Okay, so without further ado, let's invite the first guest today. So first off, we have Dee MC all the way from India, Bombay.
What do?
What's good, Dee? How are you doing?
The politician, hello. I'm good, man. How's it going? How's
Pretty
your
good.
quarantine going?
Really good. I'm glad to have you here. This is going to be sick. Let's bring on the next guest as well. So next up, I'm bringing on Xefer from Bangladesh. And Xefer, how are you doing? I'm so happy you could join us.
Same here. We have like all kinds of things, so it's gonna be fun.
Hell
all
yeah.
the sound effects and everything.
Yes. Okay, and next up, I'm gonna bring in Tracy De Sa from Paris, France. What's good, Tracy? How's
really excited for this conversation. It's so cool.
Hell yeah. Okay, so you know what? We also have one more guest, but she's coming in a little bit. But before that, what time of day is it for you guys? Like with Tracy, like what time of day is it? It looks like daylight or something.
It's like 7 p.m. So the sun is gonna go down in like maybe an hour and a half, but it's really rainy today. So the sky is like gray. But the sky, like the sun goes down around 9 p.m. over here.
Oh,
So
cool. 9 p.m. It's a quite retarded time for the sun to go down, but it makes sense. I go through the same shit. How are you, Dee?
It's 10:30 now. Just 8 some time ago. Now
Okay.
I'm doing my digestive routine with you guys.
Awesome. Xefer?
I think it's similar, DMC, and
Yeah.
I have similar time zone, so it's 11. It's
Yeah.
it's 11.
That's awesome. For me, it's 12 p.m. in the afternoon.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so this is like a global conversation. Everybody is in on it together,
Yeah.
To kick it off, like we're still waiting on Nisha to join, but just wanted to see what each of you guys are doing during this quarantine. Dee, how's it going for you all these days? How long have you been in quarantine? Let's start with that.
I've actually lost track, to be really honest with you. I think it started on March 24th,
Right.
but it's a blur.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure it's about to be 2 months soon. It's been 50 days for sure.
Damn. This is crazy
Yeah.
times. It's really like a
100%.
movie. it's
Especially with us having like the 1/7 population of the entire world.
right.
This is going to be a reality for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yep.
How about you, Xefer? How long has it been trapped at home?
March 19th. It started
Oh.
from March 19th.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I have no idea. Is it 2 months or more than that?
Yeah, it's been way too long. It's like the same day over and over again. It's like Groundhog Day.
And and like I don't even know like which day of the month it is or which like no idea. So whenever someone asks me like, hey, what day is it? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the calendar is the most like unused thing right now. It's like every day is a weekend or a weekday. It's like no difference.
Yeah.
Man, and Tracy, like, how about in Paris? Like, when did you guys start the lockdown?
So we were forced into lockdown on the 15th of March, and the lockdown officially ended on Monday, so on the 11th. So we're allowed to go out and live our normal lives again, but we're all trying to be safe and be careful. Like there've been like really controversial videos that have been out because the first thing people did on that Monday morning was go to Zara, for example, to the shop, and there were queues of people outside of these shopping malls and these shops, and it was like, is that your priority? You were locked down for 2 months, and the first thing you do is go to Zara to buy clothes. So now, like, the government is like, make sure you only go out if it's a necessity. You know, try to avoid public transport and wear a mask and wear gloves and stuff like that. But people are still not following it. You can see lots of people outside just hanging around in the plazas and lots of kids in parks and stuff. So we think we're gonna have a second wave. So let's see how things go.
Yeah, that's like one of my biggest fears because, like, in many states over here as well, it's they're trying to open up the doors, but I myself personally won't go out as soon as they open. You know, I'm gonna wear my mask and gloves, but it's retarded. That's crazy. For me, I've been stuck since March 15th as well. Yeah, it was 15th. We were actually in Los Angeles, and I drove back. I drove away from the state because it was getting so crazy that it just felt like unsafe.
Everybody started panicking.
Yeah. There was a lot of panic everywhere. It was definitely like a movie. So we're living a movie, guys. This is freaking awesome.
A horror movie.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's better than a war. Like, I feel like our parents and their parents went through wars during their time. We're going through like a corona epidemic, which is far. Yeah. Well, the deaths are still the same, I guess, but that's never.
But the warriors are different. It's you know, people who are working.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to like all the healthcare workers, you know, like they're really doing their thing. It's amazing. Okay, so I think we have one more person. Okay. I also wanted to like introduce one of our guests here tonight. Like we also have another guest host over here with us from Desi Hip Hop, IQ, aka Gujubhai. He's about to join the call right now. Yeah.
Damn, boy. Raph, how do you fit all these people on the same screen at the same time live, bro?
You know, it's the software's problem. It's so awesome that nowadays we have so many, you know, streaming options that like you just do this thing seamlessly. But yeah,
and you're talking to like three beautiful ladies. I could feel like my wife about to come up and slap the taste right out of my mouth. Right, you know, what's the topic of this, bro?
And you know what? We have one more person who's gonna join this call. Nisha is just joining in the backstage right now.
Oh yeah,
and we'll add her in a few minutes.
Yo, this is lit. How are you guys doing? Like, this is a surprise. Sorry, Raph. I don't want to hijack your thing right now. No, but this is lit. Tracy, Xefer, Dee MC. Orale, how are you chicas locas doing, man? This is pretty dope. Like,
it's pretty cool that, you know, like we are from different part of the world and we're just all together here talking.
Coming together on a pandemic hip hop platform. It's a hip hop pack.
Exactly, and you know, like so much talent from all over the world. You know, I was announcing at the beginning that like, you know, we have talent from India, Bangladesh, Paris, US. You know, it's just like it's a crazy, amazing situation. We're still waiting on Nisha to join. I think her camera is a little off or something. Can we try her? Can you try to put her in and see what's going on? Hey, Nisha. Hi. I think your camera's not on.
Let me see what's up with that.
So there's a little cam/mic settings at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, there we go.
What's good?
What's up, Nisha?
What's up, guys? What's up, ladies? What's up, queens?
What up?
How y'all doing?
Really good. Thanks for joining. Like, this screen is now super full and perfect. This is the kind of grids I like.
Nice.
So just to give a little bit of, introduction to everybody, we have Nisha here from the US, but she's a third culture kid, which literally means she's a global citizen, right? And so,
what does that mean, bro?
So third culture kid is like kind of a reference to somebody who's from another country, but the parents are from a different country, and then they grew up in some other country, and now they're in a new country or something like that, right? Like you were in Nigeria,
exactly.
then US, and things like that. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is. The third culture kid is someone who has born somewhere of a different culture and then maybe emigrated as well. So I was born in Lagos. In Lagos, Nigeria. My grandparents they were refugees from partition. So my family has been in West Africa like 3 generations back. My dad's side from Ghana, my mom's side from Nigeria. And so I was born in Lagos with my brother and sister. And then I moved to Florida, which is where I am now.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, you look very ominous, like with the background, and like you look like a silhouette.
Raph, honestly, I heard podcast. I was not ready for all this.
Shit.
I'm sitting with the backlight.
No, it's
I'm
cool.
a Jay Pollitt today and be a little serious.
It's gangster. You know what I mean? Always good to be more ominous.
Look at this beautiful view, though. Look at this. You get in the sky. Look at God. Look at God. We good.
It's amazing. Okay, cool. So today's plan is that, you know, we're going to get to know each other. We're going to understand each other's struggles and life stories and all that. But we're going to do it through fun games, okay? For the most part. I will ask questions and shit like that as well. But I want to kick it off today with the first game, and it's called Scavenger Hunt.
Okay.
Hold on, man. I feel like this ain't fair, dude. Because like I can't see Nisha's face, and
Yo. Sorry, you were cut off. Say that again.
Yeah, I was saying like I don't feel this is fair because Nisha's like a silhouette, and she could be like making faces at us or like dogging us and shit. We can't even like catch her.
Let's play a game called Guess Nisha's Face.
There you go. See, that's the fun of it. We won't know what she's thinking from her face, but we gotta figure out.
She could like throw up a middle finger. She could throw up a middle finger like this, and we wouldn't even know it.
I'm doing it right now. How do you know I wasn't doing that this whole time?
Okay. Scavenger hunt. Okay, so this game is like a simple game. I want you guys to go and pick something from your room or from your house that has like a memory attached to it. I just want you guys to come back and share a memory with us. You know, just go grab something.
Can I
I'll
play
grab
too?
something too.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you. Just grab something, the closest thing next to you.
I'm not even in my
Can you
apartment.
play too?
Okay.
No,
Those-
this
It
game
can
is
be in your purse. It can be in your purse.
Yeah. Just go get something. Just grab something and just share it with us, you know, the story. But I'll be right back.
holy.
Man, I'm actually in my relative's house. What do I pick here now?
You know
Not
what?
even in my own apartment.
Grab that lighter and share the story of the last time you used it.
Oh my
I
god.
don't have that.
Seriously,
Oh,
I don't
man.
have-
Fine. Let me think of something.
Oh, yeah, you've been sober for the
What do
past.
you want? Like, what do I do?
Just bring anything, something that you can tell us a story with, you know?
Oh my god. Are you kidding? Okay, let me see what I have in my purse.
It doesn't have to be anything from your childhood or anything, right?
Yeah, whatever you have around.
It could just be anything random.
Dee MC. Yeah, you got to get really deep. We want to hear all that stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
I
there
literally
you
have
see?
gone and picked the book that I finished reading in this quarantine. I guess
Yo.
that is
Nice.
the only
see?
memory I would like to share. It's called India After Gandhi.
Nice.
It's basically history of India from 1940s up until 2007.
Wow.
It has taught me a lot about my own country as well as Bangladesh, as well as now I'm reading a book about what Britishers did to us. So I'm just like deep diving in history in quarantine right now.
Nice.
That's it. That's the only thing.
Yo, that's sick. That's a good thing to share. You know what I'm saying? Like you're up in your knowledge during quarantine. That's awesome.
That's dope, bro.
What is IQ wearing?
Yeah, what's he got right there?
Mad Max. It looks like
Oh
something
my God.
from Mad Max.
Yeah, I got but you know what? I think like I'm I don't want to talk about this. I'd rather go grab a book like Dee did because that was more G than this shit.
Yo, if you see what
So
I
you
grabbed,
made your choice.
It's very
Now you can't go
steampunk.
back.
What did you bring?
oh,
Okay.
Xefer's back.
Here, oh, Xefer's back. So here's what I brought Xefer.
Oh wow, this is cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Really cool.
So
Did you make that?
Dee
I don't
He
think.
brought a book because she's, getting her knowledge on,
I
and
brought
I
a
end up
book.
bringing like this robot mask.
Really fat book that you can throw on somebody.
What's the memory with
Nice.
Yeah, she was sharing
book?
that during quarantine, she's been reading about the history of the entire region, like history of India
I mean-
and British, etc.
This is a very fond memory I'm going to take to my grave because this book is 777 pages. I am never going to read a book this size
Oh, good.
ever again because it took me really long and a lot of patience to finish this fat ass book. I'm not even a book reader like that, but I did that. So that's a memory.
Oh my gosh! Can you give us the Spark Notes version? We're all gonna cheat on your test for this.
I'll
Okay.
just make you songs and you can
Yes,
soak
perfect.
it all from there.
Absolutely.
That's right. Okay, so Nisha,
Can't wait.
did you get something, you think?
So
Ooh.
these are my compass cards.
Oh,
So
I
they're
see.
like tarot cards.
Mm.
And actually, Sean Meyer, who produced Parade and produced Balance, he gave them to me for my birthday.
Mm.
And I do tarot reading for like myself, where when I just am like stuck on, I'm a witch, you guys. So like when I like need to figure out my own shit, I can. Does anyone want me to pull a card for them? Should I read a card for someone?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can you
As
pull a
soon
card
as
for
you
them?
showed that, I was like,
That's what's up.
Yes. Okay,
Get a
Dee, I'll
reading
pull a card for you.
I
Dee.
do.
Okay.
Me.
So just
Me.
connect to just whatever you want to connect to, and maybe ask a question of the card or
My-
something.
I need something like every week.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So D's going.
ask
Screen
the
is
question
frozen.
as in like what though? Related to what?
Oh, I don't know, girl. Whatever you want the cards to tell you. Whatever
like that.
is interesting to you.
Okay, I got an interesting one. When is coronavirus gonna
Oh
go
yeah, that's a
away?
good one. I love that. See, you're thinking on behalf of the whole world. I love that. All right. When is this shit? Ah! Okay, cool.
Let me just make it.
Just tell me when to
easier.
stop. I'm shuffling them, and you tell me when to
Yeah.
stop.
When are we gonna taste freedom again? You can stop now.
Wow, what a question. Let me know when to stop. I'm just shuffling.
Yes, you can stop.
Okay. It says deep down, bitch. This is gonna take a minute.
What did it say? What did it say?
Deep down.
What?
Because I'm deep.
Deep down.
I'm
It's deep.
Deepa. It's in my name.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 arrows and some circles. I don't know. It looks heavy.
Well,
It
that's-
is. Cards
Deep
don't
down. I think the card is saying that deep down everybody's free.
Deep right. Do you
Oh,
want me to draw a card for you? Oh, deep down, everyone's great. I like that.
yeah.
It's free.
Everybody's free.
Yes.
Everybody's fake, not great.
Free.
Free,
Free.
free.
Free, like free.
Oh
You
my
know,
gosh,
we're all free. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, got it. That went from like great to fake to free. Okay.
That should be another game, like that Chinese whisper game.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
But okay, so who's next? Whose card do you want to read? Let's do one more, and then we'll move. Who wants to get their thing read, guys?
Oh yeah.
Tracy.
I say
Wait. Yeah.
I
wanna
say
read-
she should read your card, Rap.
No, I want to read your card.
No, read the guests.
Who's up? Someone yell stop. Well, we gotta know what's the question. What question are we answering?
All right, guys,
No,
don't be shy.
Nisha, do it for Tracy and Xefer, man.
I'm so down. I would love to. I would be privileged. Tracy, what's on your mind, girl? What do you want to ask the cards?
So I want to ask the cards if I'm going to be able to keep up with the responsibility of being a feminist.
If you're going to be able to keep up with the responsibility of being a feminist. Okay. Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. Tracy, your bars are fire, P.S. I was like watching your live chat and I was just like so moved by your flow and your content, and let me know when to stop.
Oh, stop.
No. Okay, we're good. You got it. Step by step, bitch.
Ooh.
Step by step. That's what it is. You don't even know the responsibility yet. You don't even know what's coming.
Damn it.
That's crazy.
I think
You know
these
what's
cards
funny?
are on fire.
What's that?
I think these cards are way too on point and fire. Yeah, right? Now I want to see what Xefer asks.
Xefer.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Doesn't have to be deep. You know, my question would be like, when am I gonna get love after quarantine?
Yeah,
Could be anything, whatever appeals to
I got a
you.
question. Hey, Xefer.
Yeah.
What? Sorry, I think
If you're still thinking, a question real quick.
Zephyr.
Yeah.
Did you ask Xefer?
No, go ahead.
I didn't yet.
Go ahead, Akif.
Did you freeze?
No, you're good. You can go ahead and ask.
Do any of the gentlemen have questions prepared?
He's
Because we're
got
gonna read
something.
your cards
Me
too.
or Xefer?
No, you got it.
Yeah, I do.
Everybody's getting red.
Go ahead.
I do. So check it out.
Good job.
Okay, Nisha. Here's my question. So when lockdown started, both my sons said, "Hey, fuck you guys. We want a dog. Otherwise, we're gonna make your guys' life a living hell." So we said, "Oh my god, let's go find a dog, a puppy, right?" So my wife and I started calling like hundreds and hundreds of pounds and like all sorts of stuff, and we finally found a puppy that we like. Goddamn Timbuktu. So it's in Louisiana.
Whoa.
So we bought a puppy that's in Louisiana.
Whoa.
Now when it becomes 8 weeks old, they're gonna have to ship it to California, which is like in 2 weeks.
Wow.
So they were like, hey, no worries, you can ship dogs on a plane and everything will be fine. And even though this blah blah blah, but now the whole family's worried, like, hey, are we actually gonna get the puppy? So my question to you is, are we gonna get this dog, or are we gonna make our living hell throughout this life?
I got you. Okay, let's talk to the cards. Let's see what they say. I'll shuffle. You tell me when to stop. Chill.
Because I just can't see a little puppy flying from Louisiana to California to come live with us. That seems kind of like far-fetched.
Tell her when to
but
stop.
Stop.
Ah, okay, here we go. It says
Stop.
flow.
Stop.
What's it say?
Flow.
Flow. Well,
honestly, this card to me is synonymous with trust. Yeah, it's synonymous with trust. Yeah, because
yeah,
especially when you're getting a dog. Yo, bro, you're about to get a dog. You gotta tap into some flow, because that's gonna, the chaos is coming. I'll tell you that much.
that's awesome.
Wow.
Well, that's cool.
That's cool.
All right, Xefer, you got it. The last question is Xefer, and then
I'm
we
thinking,
move on.
maybe.
And then Tracy. Oh no, Tracy got it.
Xefer.
Yeah. So maybe I was thinking some fun question, right? So in my country, they have this curiosity about my hair, okay? Because it's always like that.
Yeah.
It's been like that for 10, 12 years actually.
Yeah.
So when is it going to change?
When is the curiosity gonna change, or when is your hair gonna change?
When is it going to change? This hairstyle.
Commitment to the brand. That's what that's called.
Okay, I'm shuffling. You let me know.
Okay. Stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Oh, so it'll change when she has more wisdom.
Yeah. when you're.
Okay.
When
so
you're.
in this call, we'll give her all the wisdom so that after the call, she gets rid of that hair.
That's
Don't
right.
get rid of it.
Girl, don't change your hair. Your hair
When
is
you're
fine.
ready for it.
Yeah.
Never
When
change
you're
it.
ready
It's
for it. You know, I shaved my head last year.
Oh, you did.
Oh wow.
Full shave, full buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like blonde. I was like dyeing it. I was treating
Why?
it. I was doing everything to it. And then one day I was like, all right, well, we need some space for wisdom.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I think that card probably means like the hair is part of the wisdom. So maybe keep that. Okay, cool. I think that was fun. Let's go to the next person who brought something. Like maybe we'll do this a little quicker. Tracy, did you get to show us?
Yeah, so I got my beaties
Yes.
because I smoke beaties. Like I don't smoke normal cigarettes, but if I want to smoke, I'll smoke a beatie. And everybody always looks at me like, why would you smoke that? It's so disgusting. But I actually like the taste of beaties. And when I started smoking them a couple of years ago, I realized that I was doing it because I grew up watching my uncles smoke beaties. And a woman smoking a beatie was like empowering. And for me to go up to rickshaw guys and ask them for a beatie is something really cool that breaks, a dominance position between like the client and the rickshaw driver, and class dominance and gender. It breaks all those barriers. So I like my beaties.
That's
cool.
sick.
Yeah, word.
That's interesting.
Yes,
That's awesome.
I couldn't find
They're not gonna screw around with you, that's for sure. They're not gonna screw around with a girl smoking a beatie, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Facts.
find anything that interesting, but this is what I've got. We all need to use this.
Yes. Yes. At least one of us is doing that, right?
This is all we have to do right now. So
Well done.
That's a good one. Look, mine is more sillier than any one of you's. Like I got
Hey.
this little toy that has.
oh my
like
god. Oh my god.
I went to a gas station one day and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And I just got it. Just
What is that, bro?
It's just a little toy. It's nothing. It just
It's
puts
funny.
out.
I wonder what you use that for.
But it makes you happy, right?
This is I use it to annoy others.
Cool.
So that's the purpose of this toy.
Hey, who just said I wonder what you use that for? I know where you're going with that.
Oh shit.
I'm sure it
it's
is,
a
right?
hole. I mean, it's a hole that opens up and it closes. So
Oh man.
Yes.
That needs this.
I'm so glad that I have my earphones on and this is not on speaker.
Okay, cool.
Getting spicy, guys.
Okay, now it's gonna get
Hey,
more
Black
spicy.
Zang is in the house, bro.
Woo, woo, woo. Black Zang is in the house. The man's always supporting everything that we all do, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What I was saying?
Cool. So we're gonna move into the next game right now. It's called Am I Lying?
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go through each of you guys. This is a game called Am I Lying? You guys, like, I'm gonna pick one of you guys at a time, and then just say 3 things about yourself. The rest of us will guess which one is a lie. Like one of them is a lie. Say 2 truths, but 3 things. Say 3 things, 2 truths, 1 lie, and we'll guess. So let's start with D.
I need time.
Okay, let's start with Nisha.
How do you think I'm ready for this?
Let's start with me.
I'm
I'll
just
give
gonna
you guys
tell
time.
all
Let's
lies,
start
and then
with
y'all
me.
can figure it out.
I'll give you guys time. Let's
Start
start
with rap, yeah. Be fair, dog.
I'll get that started. I didn't think about this either, so I'll just pop off 3 things that come to my mind about myself. I am a DJ. I grew up in Saudi Arabia. I like going to vacation in Bali.
What's the last one?
We have to,
Okay, so I'm saying 3 things. 2 of them are truths. 1 is a lie. You guys got to guess which is a lie. So the last one is I've been to Bali and I love being to Bali. Second was I grew up in Saudi Arabia. The first one was I'm a DJ.
Did you
Maybe the third one is a lie.
Which one's a lie?
Yeah, the second one, I'd say.
Nope. The last one. I've never been to Bali. I would love to go to Bali.
Hey, I'm right.
Yes,
Yo, that
you're
was
right.
so lame. That was so lame.
I thought you were born in Bangladesh. That's why I was so confident.
Yeah,
Okay, I was
no,
wrong.
when I was younger, I grew up in Saudi Arabia, like just like Poetic in Kuwait. You know, his years in
Yeah.
Kuwait, I was in Saudi Arabia.
Sick.
There you go. Who's the next one? Yeah, Adman down there says Bali is a lie. That's right.
Yeah,
my
I just
brother.
said
He
that.
obviously knows.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay, who's next? Who wants to go? Just 3 things. Just whatever I said, it was random.
I'll go.
Let's go, Nisha. Let's hear it.
Okay, I have spent a weekend writing with Akon. I was a professor at NYU. And I've got 3 hidden piercings.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to choose this for everything. At least one will be right.
Yeah,
Tracy, Xefer, what do you guys think?
Tracy and Xefer.
I'd say 3, yeah.
I'm going with you all.
Oh. I don't have any hidden piercings. I wish though. Future plans.
That's awesome. Okay, that was cool. See, we're getting to know each other, through these games.
I like it.
So who's next? Tracy. I'll just put you on.
Now I feel like 3 is going to be the answer for everything.
Okay. I love alcohol. I love weed. I love sex.
Which one is a lie?
1, I guess.
Yeah.
Hold on, you got to say that again. My brain shut off the instant you started saying like number 2, dude. What was it? Alcohol, weed, and sex?
I love alcohol. I love weed. I love sex.
Dude, you have to lie in one of them. One of them needs to be a lie, though.
Yeah, basically one of them.
I know that.
He's like, no, all of them must be true.
Yeah, well, you guessed it. That was so easy.
There you go. Because you can't really hate weed, so or sex. Like, it's just not possible to hate it. No. Okay, Xefer, let's go.
I love belly dancing.
I'm still blank.
Sorry, say that again.
I love belly dancing. I love music, obviously, and I love alcohol.
I mean, you took too much time to say the last one, so we know you had to think. We know that was a lie.
I'm bad at this. I'm really bad at this.
Yeah, you're going with
What was
the
the second one again?
We all know it's that one.
No, belly dancing. Well, 1 was belly dancing. 2 was
music.
Love music.
Alcohol.
Yeah, dude, come on, that's
like a no-brainer. No-brainer.
Oh God, I gave it away. I gave it away.
You did. Okay, Dee MC. It's all good. We're having fun. Dee MC, let's go.
Yeah.
I love this comment. Sex is lie. Sex is a lie. It's true.
Sex is a lie. Alcohol lie.
For 12-year-olds, yeah, it's a lie. For 12, 13-year-olds, yeah, it's a lie.
Hey, you know what? We should let the audience guess. I mean, I know this is like real time, but like, we should ask the audience to like calling us out on shit. That would be hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Dee, let's go.
Yeah. I used to be a B-girl, and I make bangers, and I am a chartered accountant.
And you're what?
I'm a chartered accountant.
Your face.
What was the third one? What was the third one?
Chartered accountant.
I'm a chartered accountant.
Oh my god!
Yes,
And the
number
face you
three.
made. Of course, three.
I could be.
You
You don't know
definitely
me.
could be, but your face told us you aren't.
Yeah, for sure. I thought I was bad at lying, but when I saw your face, yeah.
It's actually too much for even me to believe. That's why that face it just came naturally.
Man, that's hilarious. You gotta give
But
up.
actually, it's like it's been so long that I've lied that it took me a lot of time to
Yo, that's
think
good.
for life.
That's always a good thing. You know what I mean? Okay,
It's a real skill if you can lie.
right, right.
I used to be good at it. Now I just don't bother to lie because I'm blunt about it.
That's always better, right? That's always better. Like all of you, all of the people on this call, are like independent artists and like independent entrepreneurs and things like that, right? Like, and we go through so many situations in life, where others are like lying to us or like not giving away the whole truths. When we meet so many people, what's something you guys do to like in those type of situations, like when if it's like for you the artist, like when people do throwing shows don't give you the honest truth about it, like what's a good way to maneuver these type of situations in life? What do you think, Dee?
To be honest with you, I feel like this is something I've told Hardik as well when we have gone for a couple of meetings together, that I feel like I'm good at reading somebody's body language. And my face is always so poker face that you can't really see that I'm reading you. But I think that's one of my biggest powers. It's also because I have a lot of empathy. So I try to put myself in other people's shoes. So like, I would like to say that I try not to judge people, but then I'm always observing. It's like, it's something that's happening very naturally. If I enter a room, I'm just like, I don't know, my brain is just naturally scanning, and especially when I have gone outside of India to perform at different countries, I've felt like I just always end up with the most realist bunch of people. If it's just a 5-day thing, then on day one I might be making small talk to a lot of people, but then by the end of it, on day 5, I've like made friends with 2-3 people who then I stay in touch with for a long time. So I feel like it comes from within. You as artists, especially being female artists, you just need to have your guard up. So I feel like my poker face is my guard up. And basically just the ability to observe and kind of read people through their body language or just their expressions.
That's like a knowledge bomb. Like literally what you just said makes a lot of sense. Have empathy, read the body language, and also like be understanding of the whole situation. Those are boss moves.
Especially if you are not there to impress anyone else, then all of these will come very easily to you, because you won't be doing anything depending on getting a reaction out of somebody else.
Yeah. And I think the key in all of that was also that you mentioned that you surround yourself with the cool people, the good people. You attract that thing towards you. So you just avoid those situations in the first place. So it's perfect. That's awesome. Cool. I'm reading a lot of comments. There's so many people coming on and commenting. This is great. Thank you guys for watching. We're just having fun here. I think I'm going to move to the next game. Who's ready for the next game, guys? This one.
Hey, Raph, I don't know. Sorry, real quick. I don't know how much time you've allotted for these sessions, but I also have like a little quiz / game question I'd like to ask all these ladies whenever towards the end.
Do it now. It's all good.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go around the block here. We're gonna start with. We're gonna start with Raph.
Okay.
Hey, if you had to marry a rapper, who would it be?
Ooh.
Oh God.
Missy Elliott. Sorry.
Man, Missy Elliott's not trying to like get settled down right now. Let's see. Marry a rapper. Shit. It's if marrying a rapper is a difficult life, because they're crazy. So if it's gonna be a difficult life,
That's not the question.
sorry.
I'd marry Cardi B right away, bro. That's lit already. Done deal. Yeah, hurry up with it. Who would you marry, man?
Oh shit. Lil Wayne, because he has a lot of money. And I'm not gay.
You'd marry Lil Wayne.
I'm not gay, but he's got a lot of money.
King of the
What?
game.
He'll buy those cars for me.
Yeah. What
Every
a
Bro,
choice.
your wife is
That's
about
so
to throw
smart.
a football at your face right there, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if we
Nice.
saw a football coming out and hit Raph in the side of the face. Is your wife right there, bro?
She is. She's
That's why you
I
chose a
respect
man.
that choice.
That's why you chose a man.
Yeah.
Tell her to jump in real quick. Let's say hi to her, man.
she's the producer.
She's working hard behind
She's
the scenes,
producing
bro.
the show. She's doing a great job at it.
Tell her to come in and
That's
say
so
hi,
fun.
man. Let's give her a shout out real quick too.
She's not part of the scavenger hunt today, so next time. Okay, I think that let's continue with that question for the what you
Okay.
got, bro. Yeah.
So, and now I'm gonna go to Nisha. Hey, if you had to marry a rapper, who'd it be? You got 5 seconds.
Yo, can I have all the 5 Pandava brothers? I want to do like Draupadi and just have a little harem. That's what I would do.
Wait, did you say the 5 Pandava brothers?
I would start
they
with
don't
Jay
rap.
Sean. They don't. I know. I think Jay Sean is really, really sexy. I think Kehlani is really sexy. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would marry or just, have a. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one out. I'll be real.
That's valid. Let's jump to Tracy. Tracy, if you could marry a rapper, who would it be?
100% Ace Hood.
Ooh.
That's a good one. Yeah, you like that one is locked.
You
were
would
like,
wake up in a Bugatti
question.
every day.
boom.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this for years. I mean, Ace Hood
Nice.
is exactly what I wanted in a man.
Good one. Good one.
Cool. Xefer, hey, if you had to marry a rapper, who would it be?
Marry is too big of a word, but okay. Right now, I'm
Get
listening
into
to.
a committed relationship with a rapper.
There you go.
I like to hang out with Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Good one.
Good one.
Yo, this game's a
That'd be
hit.
fun.
Everybody had amazing answers. Hey, did we ask D? No, we have D.
D.
No, we're getting a D right there. Dee MC.
And
Mine-
you're
And
not
it
allowed
can't
to
be
say your boyfriend because he's a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna- I don't want everybody else to know all of my business. But yeah, I would say Boss Def because of
Nice.
the way he talks about women, like songs like Brown Skin Lady and Beauty in the Dark. I feel like he's rapping that for me.
Nice.
Gorgeous.
That's a good choice. Yeah.
Like,
And
take
most
her
of isn't
answer.
all that crazy either. Like he wouldn't go and like
Exactly.
find strippers and
Exactly.
shit, you know?
And
Those
he's
are
in
the
my-
strippers.
He's in my top 3, top 5 always,
I can't
and
believe
he's like
you
the
said that.
safest choice.
That's crazy, D.
I'm
Like,
in love with hip hop because of him.
girl, and I got married to anybody from the ASAP Rocky clan, I would be scared, like, just to go to sleep at night if they were in the house. I don't know. I'm scared of the whole ASAP clan, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was awesome. That was amazing. That was so much fun.
You're amazing. Tracy, D, Xefer, you guys are so dope. I'm excited to see more and hear more and connect with you. And Guju and Rap.
Each of the artists, like we'll start with one person. We'll all ask that one person question, hopefully. And you, the artist, get to choose which one you want to answer. You don't have to answer the rest of the questions. Just choose one out of everybody's questions. Personal question. You choose which one you want to answer. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll ask you the first question. When you were growing up, did you ditch school a lot? Like, did you play hooky in class? Like, never didn't? That's my question. Good, bye.
Oh man, I wasn't even paying attention. Say that again.
Okay, this question. This is a game called personal space.
Okay.
So we all
Yep.
ask Tracy one personal question, and she chooses which one to answer. So I asked her if she, played hooky in class growing up, like skipped class a lot. And what's your question?
Oh man.
We can do D. Like D, what's your question? You can think about it. We'll come back.
Personal question.
Yeah.
Tracy, would you swing both ways?
Okay. Cool. She gets to choose one to answer. So we'll see which one she chooses. D.
What is your biggest fear?
Nice. Xefer.
How do you handle with haters?
Cool. Tracy, you got 4 questions. One was, did you skip class growing up?
I've never tried going both ways, but I think I'm more and more open to it because I just feel like you have to experiment everything before you die. And everybody says that orgasms are so much better when you get it from a girl because they know your anatomy and they know what girls like. And I feel like, yeah, maybe orgasming with a woman would be a lot more exciting than with a man. But I don't know if I'm really attracted to women, so I'm still thinking about it.
Good answer. That's like, all encompassing. It makes sense. Awesome. Well, cool. Let's choose the next person to ask questions to. Let's ask Xefer some questions. How about that? I'll go with the question first. How do you deal with haters? I'll go with that.
Are we just shuffling each other's questions now?
I like that question.
What are the other questions?
Yeah. So somebody else. Tracy, ask Xefer a question.
Have you ever thought of moving out of your country?
Nice. D.
Have you ever considered moving to Bombay because it's so close?
Okay.
And,
you ask a question. I'm still thinking of one.
Okay.
He already asked this question.
Right.
I can choose
Okay,
from
No,
these.
I'll ask.
Yeah,
Choose from those three. Choose from
Yeah.
those three.
Go ahead. So yeah, how do you deal with haters?
So,
Yeah, all that. You got it.
Okay, maybe I can answer about haters, right? So that's something I obviously face a lot. A lot of hate comments and all those things, and bullying, cyberbullying, and all these things, right? So, this friend of mine was asking. He's an artist as well. That how did you deal with those when you first started, right? Because that's when it's more delicate. Not now. It was more delicate when I started.
Right.
So I remember, all I did was that's when you can make your brain work. If you really focus on those comments like hate, you're going to be demotivated straight up. So I didn't want to do that. So yeah, I focus on positivity. Yeah.
Facts. I like that. That's awesome. All right. Now let's ask questions to D. Right. D. I want to ask a personal question, but I'm thinking, what could it be? What's a country? What's a place you want to go on vacation to? Yeah, that's my question. Tracy, do you have a question for her?
Have you ever thought about, stopping music?
All right, Xefer.
Experience with the song you did with Black Zang.
Nice. And IQ, you got a question for DMC?
I do. I mean, I was kind of going to ask it in different words, like what Tracy asked, but I think I'll flip it a little. Like, what is your biggest fear?
Cool.
That I definitely do not want to be in a rat race for a long time. So my goal, and I think I'm just going to answer Rap's question as well in this one, because my goal is to make a fuckload of money and get the fuck out of India and settle in Canada and smoke weed every day.
California, West Side, Killer Cali.
So you're a future Snoop Dogg.
Pretty much. I mean, just like being around so many humans in a country like India, where the question what you were saying about feminism, it's like, how much energy do we really have to put into this weird ass world, and how much change can we bring about? So I don't want to burn out in the process of basically, trying to bring forth some change, which is, about making songs to get famous or get on the charts. And I guess artists like us have seen this as a personal experience, that when you are genuine, when you're trying to do things genuinely, things just take so much more time. And when you're just like doing bakchodi in life, you go viral, I guess, or become a TikTok star or whatever. So yeah, I don't want to be doing this forever.
Cool. Yeah, that's perfect. That's awesome. Love that answer. That's awesome.
Facts.
You know what? Let's do this last thing with you, Gujubhai. Let's ask you a couple of questions. You down? All right. Okay. Just choose one of these. My question to you is, I obviously know the answer to this, but I'll just ask for others. Where did you grow up? And Tracy, your question.
Have you ever thought about cheating on your wife?
Ooh.
Tracy. She's got all the crazy questions. It's awesome. All right. Xefer, let's go.
I'll ask the same question he asked to Tracy.
Oh.
No, I have to run a little lap for that one. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, can you please ask him? Why everybody ask him weird questions, please? So he has to pick one.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right. I got a couple kids probably watching this cast downstairs. Go ahead.
All right, D.
No. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a very parental advisory question. No, just kidding. My question is very PG-13. What do you think is the future of Indian hip hop in the next 5 years, and where do you see Desi hip hop in it?
Oh shit. I think I would like to answer and discuss your question, but I also want to answer Tracy's.
I was hoping that, because I thought, man, there's no way he's gonna answer the other two questions now. But okay.
He stopped listening after my question.
No. All valid, dude. Yeah. So, Raf, I was born in India. I grew up in Cali. Tracy, actually, I have not. Believe it or not, I have not thought of cheating on my wife, just because I'm pretty satisfied. I don't know how to satisfy myself better than anyways. So that DMC's question is well, I think so. I mean, Indian. I see Indian hip hop, Bangla hip hop, Paki hip hop, whatever, Urdu, Punjabi, this, that, all a subset of Desi hip hop, because Desi is inclusive, unity. It's above borders, languages, and cultures. And so I don't know. In 5 years, I think there's going to be an explosion. Right, the recorded music industry is doing really well, even in times of even in this time of pandemic. The amount of tracks literally that's being distributed and putting out and going out into the markets to the DSPs is exploding, even outside of hip hop, and especially in India now. There's so many distribution platforms like Believe and DistroKid and Orchard and so many others are coming out, that it's just gonna get easier for artists, especially hip hop artists, to make music. So it's gonna fucking explode. I think we haven't even begun to see the explosion of it. So if people thought Gully Boy was big and I think we still haven't actually hit that super fast exponential curve, or that step function where you can say there's going to be 100,000 Desi hip hop tracks in the market, because there's not. I have an exact count of how many Desi hip hop tracks there are, globally, how many South Asian hip hop tracks there are. And so we got to get to having hundreds of thousands of millions of South Asian hip hop tracks out there. And I think that'll happen over the next 5 to 10 years.
Right. And a quick related question from the comment section is from Ariful Islam Abir. Do you think there will be UMG, Sony music in doing business in Bangladesh?
Yeah, maybe. So the way we've seen it going, even Raf, right? You could answer all these questions. Like the way UMG, Sony, all of these labels, like they're kind of looking at Asia overall. So it's not just like, hey, India, hey, Bangladesh, hey, Pakistan. It's like, let's look at Asia, right? So like there's so yeah, I think there's definitely a case for like an office or like personnel or representation, local representation in Bangladesh and in these regions. But bro, like the big folks, they're all saying, let's look at Asia and treat everyone from Asia as Asians, which I don't like. I'm like, fuck you, dog. I'm Indian. But you know, you call me Asian, I think of Chinese. But still, that's fine.
Yeah, and I think like as long as we're involved with the music industry, those kind of things will definitely happen a lot more. And then at the same time, on the same flip of that same coin, I want to say that artists shouldn't look for major labels all the time. Just focus on your brand, focus on yourself, make your team, and then the labels will come to you one day. You may not even need them. Okay, fact is, you may not even need them. So think about it. You know,
don't need them. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're about to wrap up, but the last segment that I've got here for you guys is a segment where I'm going to get requests from you, like songs that you guys are listening to. But this segment is called Playlist Placement. All right, as you guys may know, and most of the viewers should know by now, if you guys don't know, this is bad. We have amazing Spotify playlists and also Apple Music playlists that we've been nurturing for the past couple of years, 2 years. Global Desi Hip Hop playlist has been going on for 2 years. We update it every week. And now, we've grown it organically from 0 to 20,000 followers. And, we wanted it to grow organically. We wanted people to come and find it. And now, fun fact, our Spotify playlist has been around before Spotify was even in India or Asia. So yeah, we've been doing this shit for a long time. Cool. So now question for this segment is playlist placement. What are you guys listening to right now? And can you suggest one song that we should or may add to the playlist? Like, is there a song that you would like us to add? Well, let's start with Tracy.
It has
to be could be anything. We have a number of playlists, so it could fit into one of them, but you could just suggest a song.
Okay, so first of all, Raf, like, shout out to you for doing all those jingles and everything, man. That's crazy.
Had to do it right,
Yeah, you really went hard on this one. Okay, so right now I'm listening a lot to Doja Cat Doctor, the song Doctor, but it's not Desi Hip Hop, so
it's all good. Cool.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, we just want like suggestions for our playlist. We have many playlists to choose from. We have Global Desi Hip Hop, All India playlist. We have a Bangla one. We have many, Punjabi, etc. So, Xefer, what's a song that you would like us to, consider?
First, do you have my songs there?
Oh, yes. Okay.
It's okay.
Here's Xefer
for me.
I listen to.
Here's Xefer. This is for you in case Raf said no. We don't have any.
We actually do. That song featuring Millie Soch was the first one because it had rap in it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So I do know that, but there are a lot of other songs by you that needs to go in there. I'll say that.
Yeah. I'm kidding.
Yes.
But, it was with a pinch of salt.
Love it.
Maybe. I listen to all kinds of artists. To be honest, you can add Xefer De Sa.
Oh, okay. I've never heard that. Her, right?
Yeah.
Xefer
De Sa.
I'll definitely go check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, Dee, what's your suggestion for our playlist?
To be honest with you, whenever people put me on spot and ask me questions like this, my mind goes blank. So right now I have something in my mind. It's not hip hop, but I've been listening to this a lot. It's the new album by Jhené Aiko called Chilombo. The entire album is on repeat, and I love that album. Like, I love Jhené Aiko and whatever she does. There's this track called Bullshit. Suck up on my bullshit. So that's one song which is like stuck in my head.
That's awesome. See, this is why I ask these questions, because now viewers and myself can go check those out, you know. Last question to IQ, you know, you're one of the curators as well, but what's something that you want to share with the audience? Like, what's a song?
I don't know. So the songs aren't actually out yet, but I cannot wait to put Sikandar Kalon's upcoming EP that he has rightly named Sunny Milton on the playlist, because I think that's just gonna be a major fuck all shit show.
Yeah.
Depends when. So I mean, if you really had to ask me, honestly, I want to hear that.
Sick. There you go. And for me, you know, I'm Bhanga Bangla's manager. I would say Natok by Bhanga Bangla. It's already on the playlist, but that's my suggestions. Okay, cool. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. You know, I really appreciate it. This is awesome. This was amazing. Not only did I get to know all of you guys better, but I feel like everyone got to know each other better. So, hint, hint, please get on a track together, you guys, and call us.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes, make it happen.
We will make this happen. I got you. But if you guys have anything you want to add before we sign off,
expect an email shortly.
Yeah, exactly. Expect an email. And if you guys have anything to say, please go ahead. Tracy, if you have anything, just, you know, pick up your hand and just say something. And
just shout out to Desi Hip Hop for all the work you guys actually do, you know, every day. You know, it's not hard, you know, to deal with all these different artists and figure what are the new things coming out and, you know, inform everybody about what's going on in their lives, write articles and all that. It's a lot of work. So big up to you and all the team.
Ooh, thank you. Anybody else got any messages?
Thank you, man.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is Unfiltered. I am your host, DJ Ref, at DJ Ref. You can see it right here. And we're Desi Hip Hop. We'll be back next week. Thank you guys. Pop, pop, pop.
Thank you.
हम घूमे स्ट्रीट्स पे महसूस करे जो देखे आँख से फिर रात को जाग के लिख देते हैं वो सारी बातें पेशे से हिप हॉप खुली किताब हम जीते जाते जिसको जचता काला चश्मा उस अंधे को राह दिखाते पर ये तो बातें दुख की युवा पीढ़ी बन रही लुक्की छेड़े लड़की ना सोचे हो सकती वो बहन भी खुद की पर हम ना उन जैसे जो बैठ के अपने बाप का खाते चलता हसल रोज हम इंडिपेंडेंट है शाने लाले गाने डाले तो राड़े